A woman's fundamental health decisions are her own to make in consultation with her doctor, her faith, her family, not some right-wing politicians that Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell packed the court with.
And then you had Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. He said this, quote, "American women are having their rights taken by 5 unelected justices on the extremist MAGA court." The fascinating thing is their words reflect what we're hearing a lot from the left, Sean, because the interesting thing is any other day, they would be happy that the Supreme Court is not legislating. But today, it's like they want the Supreme Court to do their job, to legislate, but that's not the role of the court. They know that, but they also know that they do not have the authority to codify Roe versus Wade. So they're very upset about that. But this is ultimately, you're hearing a lot of people saying that 60% of Americans wanted Roe to stay in place. But the justices are saying, absolutely, if that's what the people want, then this should go back down to the people. The people should be able to decide, and that's why we're sending this back down to a legislative body, not to a court. The court is not responsible to the people of the United States. The court is responsible to the Constitution. And what they're saying is Roe was wrongly decided from the beginning, even though this process for 50 years, it was wrong. And so do you want us to continue down this path of having something wrongly decided, or do you want us to shed light on it and shed truth on it? Obviously, people are upset about the precedent, but as you know, and as we've discussed, that just goes back down to the states so that the people can have a voice. And who gets to choose when life is decided? Who gets to decide when you end an abortion? Who gets to make that decision? Now it goes back down to the states.
Absolutely. Let people have elected officials make that decision. Real quick, Lyndsay, tell me about the scene there. It doesn't look as hectic as I might think, but I am getting a very selected view.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. There were a lot of Democratic lawmakers out here earlier. You had AOC out here, quite a few others, but it's a lot quieter than I was expecting. You have a few thousand people. It is growing. I will say I got out here around 3 o'clock. A lot of chanting, very organized, a lot of organization groups. I've seen a lot of signs. Ruth sent us, we obviously know. They've said they are going to be raucous this weekend. The president saying, calling for peace, peaceful protest. Let's pray that they do stay that way. We need more Democratic lawmakers speaking up for a peaceful protest. Right now, things are looking pretty good.
Well, Lyndsay, I appreciate you being there. It's really interesting to see what it looks like and get that firsthand view that you have. So thank you for being there. I hope that you continue to stay safe, especially as you mentioned, as those crowds grow. You know, it's going to be interesting how this plays out, considering these calls for violence that have been thrown out there in the last couple hours.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully you'll stay safe. But this is a historic day for America, a historic day for the pro-life movement, something that they've been fighting for 50 years. So this is a big win for conservatives, a big win for unborn children.
Right. Thank you. See you soon. Have a great weekend.